the yogic perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to Seriously Lighthearted Yoga. Today we're going to kind of be taking a yogic perspective on selfless and selfishness and sort of what that means in your yoga practice and your yogic mind. And what are we talking about when we're saying selfishness or selflessness?
Yeah. So to kind of define them from a yogic perspective, selfishness would be something that is sort of ego-sustaining, something that keeps you in that pleasure-pain kind of conundrum, and also something that keeps you small. It keeps you very, very distant from everything else and tries to make you feel like you are it. Selfless in yoga is more something that allows you to dissolve that and to see the separation fall away. Again, we always talk about that unity in yoga, and this is just another place where it comes into play. So if you are thinking selflessly, you are not necessarily thinking of something, creating that permanence in yourself. It's not so important that you are what is around. It is important that you are, a conduit for everything around you to move through you and then come out the other side slightly different. So, guys, if you are hearing those terms, selfish, selfless, in yoga classes, you can take that with you. The other thing to maybe keep in mind is the yamas, which are, again, that first limb of yoga, that kind of external relationship that we have with everything around us, and that first moment where that was sort of defined for us in yoga. And remember that it's always moving in yoga to understand yourself, because that's often what we ignore. The yamas are a great place to do that. Even though it seems like they're external, there is always that internal component to them. So,
yeah, for sure. So just kind of give it some thought. You might run across this in any sort of reading you might do, or like Kai was mentioning in your yoga classes, your yoga practice. Just be aware of what it means and kind of carry that with you and understand it. And the more you give it just kind of a little bit of thought and acknowledgement, the greater that idea is going to seem. So give somebody a high five just like that, and see you guys tomorrow.